Hi friends, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the power of choice. The power of choice is really present for all of us right now. And not only is it the choices that we make, but it's also the choices that we don't make. And so it's interesting because we have the power to choose different thoughts. We have the power to choose different actions. We have the power to choose how we are going to interpret something that someone else says or does. That's the beauty of life, is that it's just this series of choices that we make over and over and over again throughout each day that essentially is either going to be a little bit more congruent with what it is that we're desiring, and so the choices are going to be from a place of connection, from a place of alignment, from a place of worthiness, rather than a place of needing someone or something to then fill a void within us, which is essentially just an opportunity to choose to feel, right? Feel what that void is, such that we can start to recognize that these patterns and programs that are playing out every day, they're here for us to meet. And it's a choice to meet the depth of yourself as well. And so what that means for everything that's going on right now is choose to feel deeply. Choose to be your own healer. Choose to be the one with the answers that you're looking for, but also choose to be in the stillness. Choose to be in that place of silence with yourself so that you can start to receive the answers or receive the inspiration that you're looking for. Choose to take that first step. Choose to make that first video. Choose to do something simply because you want to, not because you have to. And that's a really key component right now. With so many things that are seemingly out of our control, we still have so much control of our thoughts. We still have so much control over our imagination, over our physical body. What are we doing? Are we moving? Even if you're in your house, are you moving? Are you stretching? Are you dancing? Are you playing? Right? Or are we getting even more stagnant, just recognizing that the moment that we have a perceived limitation, it's either our choice to accept it or not. And so I offer you kind of the opportunity to really ask yourself that question on a daily basis of what are the choices that I'm making from the moment that I wake up to the moment that I put my head on that pillow to go to sleep. Am I setting the intention for my day? Am I really clear on what it is that I want to do or what I want to create or how I want to spend my time? Sometimes, when we're in this phase of trying to figure out what to do, we spend so much time throughout each day just almost in this like standstill place where I could do this, I could do this, maybe I have a lot of things on a list that I want to do, but I don't really know where to start. And so we end up then just spending, multiple hours throughout the day in more of just an unnecessary contemplative state. And this contemplative state is essentially, it's not really serving you anymore. Because we can be in a state of contemplation and yet we can still be productive with our own energy, which is, if I'm not really gaining anything from this experience, then why not actually do something, or why not move on to something that feels a little bit better? And so maybe that's actually starting something, and then maybe if you get the inspiration to then choose something else, do it. But that time in between is a really key place for us to tune into right now, as far as how are we managing our time throughout each day. And so this power of choice is really key, not only in the areas of what to do, but also what not to do. Not only in the areas of how to view yourself, but how to view others and all these other perspectives in life. It's all your choice. And so there are 3 questions that I would like to kind of end this video with. Question number 1 is, who do you choose to be? And so that's going to be, what are the qualities, what are the characteristics, what are the values that you have? And are you living from that place of connection and alignment with both how you're then treating yourself, how you're treating your family, your friends, and even just how you're talking about maybe complete strangers? Who do you choose to be? Number 2, how do you choose to spend your time? Right? We often hear about all these different ways to interpret time, where we have this unlimited amount, which absolutely, it's just this continual expression where sometimes we can do things, in a stretch of 4 or 5 hours, and maybe some days we can get, the same thing accomplished in an hour or 2. And so it's really about tuning into yourself each day and really then saying, how do I wish to spend my time today? Because we can set the intention for something maybe tomorrow or maybe next week, but if we're not fully aligned with it, then we're just going to be presenting maybe a half-hearted version of ourselves. And so what we're actually looking for in any sense of being productive, however you want to define that for yourself, there's going to be a disconnect, because we have to tune into where we are that day and see what's inspiring to me today. What am I really moving towards? What do I feel like working on right now? Knowing that that inspiration is going to continue to really start to unfold when we're operating from that place of connection and alignment. And the 3rd question is, knowing all of this, what would you like to change about the choices that you've been making over the last few years? How would you like to see yourself maybe subtly make different changes throughout the day, knowing that it wasn't anything bad or wrong that you were doing, you're just upgrading to a new version of yourself. And in this upgrade, some changes need to be made, but those changes are essentially everything you've been looking for. And because it's a choice, know that maybe in that moment where you really want to do something, but then you're also just feeling like, oh, maybe I could just spend a little bit of time on social media or watching something or distracting myself. Know that in that moment, there's a choice. And there's a choice to sit with that feeling before acting. There's a choice of whether or not to do something or not. There's a choice of how we're thinking and interpreting of this experience. And it's really important to recognize the impact that it can have on your life, to really understand yourself. And by understanding yourself, you're understanding the choices that you have made, the choices that you are making, and the choices that you would like to make, so that you can really start to then unfold into the version of your reality that you're really desiring. And in that version of your reality, now you're becoming more of an expression of who you wish to be. I hope this video was helpful, recognizing that the power of choice is yours each and every day. You can do it. You can do it. Just try. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more content. Please like this video, share it with family or friends who might benefit, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Have a great day. Bye.